So now we can remove the front fascia on this 850 XP Touring. Next, we're going to basically figure out where you want to put the contactor, the wireless sending unit, and of course the winch itself. The winch will fit in a specific area behind the radiator, so we all know that. But people always call us and ask us, Thor, where do I put the contactor? On most Polaris Sportsmen, there are preset factory holes that you can use. On this unit here, on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of this frame piece, there are actually holes from the factory. So you'll simply put the contactor on one side, and you're going to put the winch sending unit for the wireless remote on the other side. Then you're done. Okay? So let me get to work. Let me get the winch put in place. We'll get the contactors wired up, and we'll go from there. And I'll post some pictures in between. Okay? So here we go. Next, we're going to be taking our mounting plate and mounting it to the actual ATV. First, they require that you install the Haas fairlead, which is this item here, to the actual outer part of the bracket. Now this bracket is a two-piece design. So what happens, you're going to slide the winch in, and the holes in the back will connect the winch to the actual plate. So again, it's going to bolt it together. So the four holes back here that the winch line up will connect everything together. Now this unit here will then bolt underneath the radiator. There are four holes for it. So we'll be sitting basically in this position here, just a little bit further in. So let's get going on this, get everything mounted up, and let me show you where those holes are also. Now on the 550 and 850, we get this question all the time. Which direction does my winch go? Now again, we're mounting to the mounting plate here on the back part, so the winch is actually going to be upside down. If you look very carefully, you'll see the engage and disengage are upside down. Another thing too, you're going to want to loosen your rope so you can fit the rope between these two metal bars. So it's going to be coming out this way, again, between the two metal bars. Very important, don't forget it. Also at this point, if you want to install your rubber winch bumper, it's usually a good time to do so. What's going to happen is you're going to pull this rope completely out, you'll thread the winch bumper through, and then put it back on and you're ready to go. So let me get started on this one. So this is the winch bumper I was talking about. So you're going to simply take and you're going to thread it through the rope like this. Next, you're going to put it through the fairlead. If you don't do this part, you're going to start all over again afterwards. So again, it's going to fit through here. And we'll put this here right now, so it's out of the way. Next, you're going to feed it back into the winch itself. A little secret I learned over the years is this little plastic piece is very hard to get through this hole. So basically take a little soap and just soap it up. Then you're able to push it through and it'll go straight through as so. Then wipe it off the soap off. If not, it's just harder to work with. And there's a little tiny BB that they use like in BB guns. And this is going to fit in this spot right here. This is actually what holds the rope in place. So you take it and bend it like a U, start pushing it through, and you put the BB in there. And you pull down like so, and the BB will be lodged in place, and it won't be going anywhere. So again, don't forget that BB, and it's always nice to have a little soap to make the transition much easier. Okay, our installation is coming along pretty well. So now we've installed the winch to the winch mount. So we've taken the four bolts from behind with lock nuts, connected it through the first plate, the second plate, and then to the winch itself. So it's all one solid unit now. We've also taken the rope through the fairlead, and we've connected the winch bumper to it. So next, we're going to be connecting these four holes to the four holes on the actual ATV itself. So that's our next project. Now we have the full winch mounted into place. As you can see, the brackets are located upper and lower on both sides. You have the winch there, the fairlead, it's all set. Next on our list is going to be the wiring. Now on this 850, we're going to need to remove a couple body panels here to get the wiring installed. So we have two screws here that we're going to be removing. Get those out of the way, and this piece just pulls right out. Now, when you start digging in here, you're going to be you will find the wiring eventually that I'm talking about. There are a couple of females hidden here somewhere. We'll find those in a minute. Also, you're going to have to remove the upper pod light to get the wiring through to connect to the actual switch itself. So let me get to work on that, and we'll go from there. Here we are coming to the end of the installation of the Viper Elite 3,500 pound winch. What we've done is we've wired the blue to blue, yellow to yellow here. I ran the wire up along the bottom part of the radiator frame, and I then cut the wires and I re-crimped them and put some shrink wrap on them. Now, blue is connected to yellow, and yellow is connected to blue. Reason being, the winch is upside down. So now when I hit the in button on the switch, the winch will go in. When I hit the out button, the winch will go out. Again, this is only because on the Sportsman 550 and 850, you have to have the winch upside down for installation. On any other unit, it's going to be blue to blue, yellow to yellow. I took all the connections for the wireless remote sending unit. Everything's connected here. I zip tied everything nice and tight together. I ran up all the wires along here. Now the wireless remote I originally wanted to put right there. I cannot do it because the angle of the radiator, there's not enough room. So simply I took and I connected it underneath the fender. I added a bunch of dio grease into the connections so it's nice and tight, and you can see from the top where I drilled the 4 holes. You put the box on top or the rack on top, you're not going to notice it. Wires and all are pretty much all set up. I just have to zip tie everything in place. These are the 2 wires that I was talking about previously that are needed when the key is on for the winch and the wireless remote to work. I simply took and I connected them together. I then took some shrink wrapped everything nice and tight, and I'm simply just going to plug it right into this connection here. And once I do that, it'll know when the key is on that it is now can be used safely. So I also ran the wires up here along this part here to the switch itself. Here's the switch. Now, since I have our mirror kit on there, I simply connected the switch mount to the mirror bracket. Nice cleaner installation, plenty of space for other stuff if needed, like maybe a windshield or something. So that's all set, ready to go. Everything works perfectly. Now my next project is going to be bolt everything back together, and we'll be finished with the installation. The actual wiring installation took me about an hour and a half because I'm a fanatic. I like to have everything nice and clean and in place. Probably total installation time I'm into this is about 3 hours total. So let me finish it up, get everything put back together, and you can see the final product. So here we are. We finished the installation of the winch on our Polaris Sportsman 850. Installation took approximately 3.5 hours from start to finish. It's an easy installation, just a little time consuming due to wiring, lining everything up perfectly. Everything works like it should. Our out button, in button, our wireless remote, out, in. To activate this, you have to hold both buttons in for approximately 15 seconds. Once you do that, it's ready to roll. Again, not a hard installation. Pretty much anybody can do this. But if you have any questions, just give us a call at 815-321-3888 or drop us an email at theatvsuperstar@gmail.com, and we will answer your message as fast as we can. Any questions regarding winches, armor kits, brush guards, bumpers, rear boxes, mirrors, just give us a call. We'll help you out because, again, we are very knowledgeable. We do test and use the products that we sell, and our testing grounds is here in beautiful Prescott, Arizona. We have thousands of miles of trails here, mountain trails, hard rock, you name it. So we are knowledgeable. We know what we're talking about. Any questions, again, give us a buzz, 815-321-3888. My name is Thor. I am the owner of the ATV Superstore. Thanks for watching this video, and have an awesome week.